Now,
Yes, I am here. Okay. So, Assalamu
okay, so
alaikum.
please let's have the meeting quickly. I have something
Okay, I have started now. So, start Pakistan. So, Assalamu. No. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Mariam Data Science Wali, and I am My name is Mariam Data Science Wali, and I am a student at Fian School from Harwal campus in level 1. And today we are again doing our new interview with a new special guest. And today's guest name is Caleb. And hi, how are you, Caleb? Are you here?
I'm doing fine, and you? Thank you for having. I am here. Thank you for having me. I'm here with you.
Okay, so can you introduce yourself for my viewers and for me?
Yes, my name is Caleb Samuel Timilehi. Um, I am a diplomat, a social and environmental justice advocate. I do mostly importantly with climate change and also waste management. I am a leadership. I'm a leadership coach. I am also a consultant. I am a researcher and also a data scientist.
Okay, thanks for giving a introduction. So my first question is, uh, how do you inspire and motivate others in your field?
Yes, first of all, it's very important that as a leader or an individual who is into leadership development, the most important tool you can use to influence people is inspiration. First of all, we need to understand that. Okay, so society cannot change without inspiring people. So leadership is not really about it's not about controlling people or dictating to people. It's about inspiring people for development. Now, how do I inspire people in my field? It's simple. Most importantly, everybody and every individual is grappling with one problem or the other. And so for they to be able to overcome their problem, it could be an aspiration problem, it could be a problem where they find it very difficult to navigate about their daily life. So the first thing to do is to inspire them. And for example, it is to use your own story, okay, of the problems you have encountered in the past and to use your own story or maybe to communicate to people through storytelling on to uh, on how they can become a better version of themselves. So inspiration plays a pivotal role in making sure that people also learn from your own development or how they can translate their own plans into reality. So through storytelling or using your own story to teach people can also inspire people to become the better version of themselves.
Okay, thanks for answering. So my next question is, what has been the most unexpected lesson you learned in your career?
First of all, we need to understand that every individual is a work in progress and that we learn each day. As a matter of fact, the moment an individual stops learning, that is when he begins to die. That is when he begins to die. So the most important thing is that there's no person in life without any challenge. And the challenge is basically the way out. So facing the challenge is basically the way out. So one of the most key important lessons I've learned in life is that we need to understand that we alone cannot uh, make ourselves successful. While it is important that that person is the an individual who kind of implements whatever advice that people give to him to make him successful, it is also very important that we cannot do without other people. So, and first thing first is that success is not really about competition. Really, success is not about competition. It's about collaborating with people. It's about engaging in intellectual discourse with people. It's about communication skill, communicating effectively to people, share your problems with people, with reasonable people who are willing to help you out in the course of your career, and they will give you important advice that will catapult you to your aspirations and your plans. So, one of the key lessons, I won't call them unexpected lessons, they are lessons of life, really, is that you need to maintain good relationship with people. And before you can maintain good relationship with people, first need to trust you. How can trust take place without relationship? It is to maintain firmness in character and in attitude. So people will build trust in you, and so the relationship begins to go smoothly. And it's also very important to note that in life, collaboration is key. Even in the animal kingdom, there are some animals they call wild dogs. Animals they call wild dogs, and they are animals that basically collaborate to achieve results. So life really is not really about competition, it's about collaboration. It's about inspiring people, which is tailored to your first question. It's about inspiring people, motivating people. And the goal is to be successful together. It is not for just an individual to be successful even among his peers.
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, what's the biggest lesson you learned from managing people?
First of all, as a leadership in coach and as a leadership consultant, like I stressed before, you cannot really manage people. Really. So this is why true leadership concept is very unique. You cannot really manage people. You can only inspire people to achieve a purpose. Human beings are just people like me, you and I, we are both human beings. And it doesn't mean that I'm more unique, I have more value than you. Okay, so it's not really about managing people. Okay, I think it's about inspiring people to achieve a purpose. Really, first of all, so I need to clear that. So what I've been able to learn about dealing with people is that first of all, we need to understand that we are from different backgrounds, we have different beliefs, we have different cultures, and there should be room for tolerance and room for interactiveness. Okay, we should understand that this person that I am dealing with cannot know everything that I know, and vice versa. So there should be this room of tolerance, this room where we need to see ourselves as an individual that that has not finished learning in life. So there are some things I can learn from that individual also. So really, dealing with people have taught me that I don't know everything, just act. So I should have this have open-mindedness where I can also see that this individual too can also can also teach me in some areas of life. So these have really helped me to shape my career path and to relate with people harmoniously.
So my next question is, in today's rapidly evolving global landscape, what key romantic strategies do you believe are essential for fostering international cooperation?
Yes,
That's
first of all, we need to understand that when we talk, First of all, we need to understand that when dealing with international system, we need to understand that we have leaders up there at the global stage who represent us here locally up there to facilitate strategies and policies and to come about development. And we need to understand that in the international system, there are state actors and non-state actors. And also, we also need to understand that, first of all, like I said before, diplomacy is key in relationship. I cannot trust you if we don't engage in diplomatic relationship. Okay, so I cannot trust you. So one of the key strategy that that will strengthen international policy is this. Um, First of all, as a leader, first of all, is that we need to practice the true concept of leadership. Are we really practicing the true concept of leadership? If we try to infuse policy, it's good to, to put in policy. Okay. So, but the fact remains that the whole concept of leadership is different. So, how can we come about the best strategies that that will bring about development and good policy when we are not practicing the true concept of leadership, even in the international level or in the international system? So that's where the problem is. So now, for effective strategies to be put in place, we need to first understand the true leadership concept, where I believe that leadership is not about managing people, it's about what? It's about inspiring, it's about motivating people. Secondly, we need to understand that leaders not meant leadership is not about power, it's about empowerment, it's about service. So if our leaders can actually understand this concept that they are there to serve us, so they will implement viable policies and policies that will truly bring development and not the ones that will bring in hardship on people because of political and personal aims or maybe personal interest. So we need to understand that leadership, first of all, is about is about service. And secondly, we need to also understand that the foundation of leadership is character, really. The foundation of leadership is character. Okay, when we get up there, do you really have values? Do you really have principles that will bring about development? That is the question. Okay, so those are the things we need to understand that those are the things that really create the policy that will bring about development that we are clamoring for. Okay, character, okay, trust. Do we really have the true concept of leadership? That's those three things. When we tackle them, then we can now say, okay, then we can come about having a round table talk where we can discuss policies that uh, that will bring the development that we want all around the world.
Okay, so my next question is, what are the core qualities that define an effective leader in the modern world?
In the modern world, like I said before, the qualities that define an effective leader is the adaptability skill, quality of adapting quickly in time and in change. It's very important that as a leader, you need to have adaptability skills, especially during this advent of technology. And technology is fast advancing, and the world is dynamic, the world is changing. It's very important as a leader, in order to effectively manage, you cannot control change, okay, and time, but you can manage it. How can you manage change and time if you don't have the ability skill to do that? So it is very important that as a leader you adapt to every changes, okay, and as a leader you need to be an initiator, okay, not a leader who reacts to problems, because when you are an initiator, okay, then you can control the changes in time and you can basically design the future. Okay, so when you are a leader who reacts to problems, becomes a problem really if you look at it deeply, because when you react to problem, definitely the problem might have actually caused more damage to the society. So many lives have been lost. So you need to be in control. Okay. How can you be in control? Not controlling people, please. Not controlling people. It's about managing managing change, because when you're managing time and change, you will design it is possible for you to design the outcome of the future, and as well you can also control the changes in the society. So basically, when talking about being an effective leader, the ability to inspire people is not about control. Okay, the service, okay, service to the development of the world. That's the second aspect. Okay, empowerment. Okay, you need to empower people, not controlling them. Okay, and leadership is not really about position. Okay, it's about service of one's gift. Okay, we all have gifts, inherent gifts inside of us. Okay, this is why we need to refine that gift. We need to
I think viewers there's his net issue, so don't worry, we can come back in few minutes. Okay. So viewers, we can back again. There's a net issue, and I add my guest. So let's continue. While you stop it, your answer.
hello, can you see me now?
Yes, I am here. Okay, so my next question is, what's one book, podcast, or TEDx talk that profoundly influenced your mindset?
Okay, yes. I'm an individual who read a lot about philosophical books. Okay, I read about philosophical books on like great thinkers like Plato, like Aristotle, like Socrates, and also I read books on great leaders who led change in their community, like Martin Luther King Jr., like Mahatma Gandhi, like Nelson Mandela, and also read books on Dr. Miles Monroe. He's a great leader, Bahamian. He's a pastor and a leadership and business consultant. Those are the books that actually changed my life, and I can even still see them today and read them over over and over again. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I am here. There's a little problem of network.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I am here. That's that issue. And my next question is, um, what role does data analytics play in shaping strategy decision making at a global level?
Yeah, it's very important to know the meaning of data analysis and data analytics. We need to understand that data data analysis is about studying data, analyzing data uh, through scientific method or computational method, through algorithms, through visualizations, through machine learning, to extrapolate or extract insights uh, uh, and knowledge from data. So, and it is very important that you can drive decision making better when you study past data. Okay, so let's say, for example, now I want to make decisions about next year. It is very important to note that I go back to previous data, to previous data, study them, so that enables me to make sound decisions, excellent and sound decisions. Okay, so data, basically analytics, it helps to make an excellent and sound decisions. Okay, that are more strategic. Okay, and so the
Oh, this net issue is very troubling for me. Wait a minute. I am ready for this stress in 2 minutes and This is little issue of net, and I will try to uh, add my rest. So, viewers, that's interview is ended. I hope you are like my this interview, and time is um do up, and time is 9:12 in night, and date is 28 Feb 2025. Day is Friday. We can meet another interview with a new special guest and new celebrity. Bye. Take care.